mimicking what you did. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm like, I won't even say mimicking, but it's just like I see how they getting hot, and we just like, I'm like, oh my god. So it's a weird spot to be in, but you know. That shit can take away the money,
But it's crazy the dynamics of how close the Valley is, but how they teach that stuff over there, the business stuff, all the creative stuff. And over here, bro, that's something we never touched, dog.
Yeah, you're right.
It's so crazy, man.
Never learned none of that shit in high school, bro. Over there, I swear to God, they was like, they literally let us create a business. Like me and my homie had a club, and we would rent our teacher's classroom out. Like the last period of the class, we'd charge people $5 to get in.
Dang, that's crazy.
Buy donuts, they bought the donuts. They could rent the Xbox. Like we played music. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous as fuck.
Tight.
Do you think the start of a lot of things is like regurgitating content? Because I think that's what you're saying you guys were kind of doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And right now you see the importance of the clips pages for like podcasts.
Yeah.
They're regurgitating content, but it's marketing too for the podcast. It's feeding people over there. I think at first everybody's so opposed to it, but now they're kind of leaning into it because it's marketing.
To what part? Like the repurpose it? Like just taking
content from someone else and posting it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
At what point were you able to like hire people? What year was this?
Shit.
Because I know you went through a downsizing, but I want to hear like when you actually were taking off and you started getting people behind you as a team.
When did we like link up? It was kind of like around that time, but even then, like it was still just bringing the people on board. Like I wasn't even able to like, to be honest, like really pay people. Like feel like I really got a legit staff now, and if I actually was able to continuously make payroll, probably like November of last year. And the cool part is it was like, if I'll tell you, like, where would we go? We met at fucking Warner Brothers, big ass office and shit like that. We broke down a whole vision.
Yeah.
And then life just hit. But I ended up like hiring my little sister, bro. My little sister like 14.
Yeah.
Putting her on payroll. And then I was able to just kind of build from there. So probably like December last year, honestly. Yeah. Like consistently in a real way, you know what I mean?
And you've been also being able to get like good branding deals, right?
Say it again? Brand?
You work with a lot of good brands.
Yeah, for sure. We got some great brands, bro.
And that's because of the consistency that you have, because you have a really good look on the actual page.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could tell that it is a for the culture, by the culture.
Yeah.
That's one thing that drove me to
But the aesthetics too, it's a very clean template. Everything's super clean.
Appreciate that. Yeah. I think from the very beginning, bro, like that was always the thing. I always, because again, you see a lot of these brands, and if you trying to get in this space, I do think you got to be able to play both sides. But like I see a lot of brands, to me, I feel like shoot themselves in the foot because they go too far into the trenches. Like a no jumper will never be able to work with a major corp. Like we work with Cosm, we work with Live Nation, like that. And granted, no jumper's numbers is way bigger than ours, but that brand safety, you know what I'm saying? And like, or even like a Back on Fig, you know, they are. I think they're about to turn it around. I hope. But I was looking at Back on Fig. I'm like,
look, they're cleaning up the look. Yeah.
I'm like, man, you niggas might be going the wrong way. And T-Ro's a smart dude, so I think they're gonna figure it out, God willing. But a lot of these brands, they think that the views is that's not the money, bro. That's the attention, but that's not the money, bro. It's not the money at all. And so, I forgot what I was saying, but I was just trying to keep it spicy, but I also wanted it to be brand. I always wanted it to be brand safe, bro. Because I know, I'm trying to make like 100 million.
You're trying to be complex, you know what I mean? You're trying to be like,
My end goal is to own restaurants, bro.
But did you ever get tempted to like maybe that like because you know,
bro.
You know how I know you struggle with that. I seen you pop in a couple podcasts and you had these type of discussions where it's like there was that topic where you know where you were trying to move a certain way, which like a clean image, and you know the whole fake community world situation you had. They were more on the messy side.
Yeah,
what's something that you learned from that? Like I know it was the first time that you were popping up in front of the camera as well, right?
Yeah, in a real way, like consistent. We was kind of doing our own pod stuff, and then shit. That's when our page got taken down because you know our page got